cracking in the back in Gunners Collective? Breaking news. Finally, and I said finally, hashtag free Cain has become a reality. Kane Velasquez has been released on $1 million bail. And it's a great day. It's a great day to be brown. Let's say, ordered it. Finally, the man gets his just due and he's going to get his due process righteously the way he should. Now, Kane Velasquez was just released from the Santa Clara County Jail where he is awaiting to be picked up. And that is a great thing. His family, I'm sure, in the holiday season really need him. And I'm sure he really needs his family. Now, this is the way it's supposed to be, gente. This is the way it's always been in any of my cases. Me being incarcerated for several years and doing a lot of time, I'm of the understanding that, most times you get bail. Now, there are some offenses that are not eligible for bail. But, we've been talking about it a lot in the past few months. I know I directly have been throwing it out there, ever so often to hashtag free Cain. I always wondered why he didn't get, that bail. Why they kept slandering his name and dragging him through the mud. Now, I understand what he did looked more like some vigilante stuff. I understand that what he did, and who he was, the people thought he posed a threat to the safety and security of other people. But this was an isolated incident. This was an incident, of course, that happened in the public, but was isolated within his own mind, as well as with what he had going on. A quick recap, a man allegedly had molested his son and had did some bad, horrible things, to which Kane Velasquez tracked this guy down and was fed up. When you're a parent, when you have a kid that's went through some traumatic experience, that tragedy lands in your lap, and it's up to you to be that parent to take care of your child. Now, this man, Kane Velasquez, the way he worked and his thought process in this situation was to end it all, was to basically let this guy know, man, you're not going to touch me and mines. And he handled his business allegedly. Again, I don't want to put that on his place saying that he actually did the shooting, even though he got caught with the gun and bullets were flying in his vicinity. But at the same time, something did occur and he did get arrested. Now, the funny situation, or the funny part about the whole situation was, again, due process. He didn't get, just like any average man would get, to be placed in general population and to speak to the judge and to be granted bail, to which I know he had several celebrity friends that I'm sure would come up with the money to help him. Dana White, like, you got big pockets, bitch. Don't stop it. Don't stop it, right? But anyways, it didn't happen. A lot of people merely suggested, well, what he did was such a heinous crime. No, I've been incarcerated with people who have done much worse things, crazier things. And at the same time, they got bailed out. Shit, I had bail on some of the shit I did. My brother had bail. We couldn't afford shit, but I mean, it was what it was. But the breaking news of the day is Kane Velasquez finally is out. What does that do for the justice system? That shows that it's broke. That shows that it doesn't always work. Or that shows that it works for some, but not all. People thought, hey, I got so many DMs and so many people in my motherfucking DMs talking about Gunn. You're only doing it, you're clout chasing. You're only talking about him because he's Mexican or because he's brown. You're damn right I'm talking about him because he's brown. I ain't clout chasing. I don't got to do that. I am clout. Look at me all full of myself, right? Look, but I'm definitely not clout chasing on this man's name. What I'm definitely saying is I'm here to bring Hood News 101 because I put myself in that position to do that. And I will say when it comes to a brown man going through a struggle, man, I'm going to be right there righteously rocking with him. Now, of course, I wrote letters to Kane Velasquez. I'm hoping to tap in with Kane Velasquez personally because he did reciprocate a letter back to me and letting me know that he appreciated all the support of the raza, all the support that the people gave him while he was incarcerated. I let him know personally, that it was fucked up, that I've been through them same situations to keep his head up, do a few burpees, and Silas kid don't hurt his back. These were the conversations that we had. He wrote me once, I wrote him twice. That's facts. Of course, I tried to bring you guys a phone conversation. It didn't materialize because of his lawyer. Again, facts, right? But now he is out. He can speak his own truth. He can let the people know exactly, what he's been going through these past few months. Again, breaking news, Kane Velasquez has been released on $1 million bail. And it's a beautiful thing and a great thing that he is released because you know what? He needs to be with his family. His son needs him. Since that fateful day, he has not been able to be in his son's life correctly as a parent. Every day that I look at my kid, my daughter, and I say, you know what, fuck, man, I'm just happy to see her. It makes every day more better. He hasn't been able to do this. He hasn't been able to go through this because of the situation he found himself in. Now, of course, I didn't go shoot at anyone. And of course, I didn't go put myself in that position. But at the end of the day, man, everybody needs their just due. See, the judicial system is set up to give you that due process. It's set up to give you your God-given rights. When you're not given those rights, man, something's wrong. Something was definitely wrong with the situation. It continues to be. I hope Cain presses the purpose. I hope Cain does not forget the fact that they denied bail on 4 different occasions before finally granting him bail. Now, I ask you this, gente, and you can leave a comment. Why? Why all of a sudden? What has changed now that wasn't righteous then? You know, what was the difference? This man is a big enough face that he could be spotted everywhere. He wasn't going to wiggle all down to Mexico and kick back with los vivos de tres animales. He wasn't going to kick back with los buki de, you know what I mean, or los tucanes de Tijuana. He was basically going to stay there in his area, man, and fight this case from the streets, as is his God-given right and the right of being a United States citizen. Now, of course, they felt some type of way, and Santa Clara County is like that. They will slap you with a whole bunch of time and throw you up under the motherfucking jail, and they definitely held this man back from what was his righteous given rights. Okay, anyways, finally, and I say finally, brown people, we can rejoice, we can be happy, and all people should be, because he is not just a brown man, but he is a man first and foremost that took it upon himself, allegedly, to do something on behalf that every parent says they would do and think about doing, but has never been in a position to do. You know, if someone did something to my kid, well, guess what, Humps? Top off, drop top. I'm blowing shit off, bro. Not even allegedly. Fuck with my kid, see what happens. That's it. Straight up, period, plain and simple. I'm a man. I'm right here. Don't make me get you in the hammer toe lock. But I'm telling you, fuck with my kid, it's different. It's very different, right? So I understand exactly what was going through his mentality, you know, when he did what he did. But at the end of the day, hey, you know what? The cops, the robbers, everybody is always going to have an opinion, a perspective on what you did and why you did it. And they're always going to point fingers, and people are going to say, no, he's a very aggressive man. He's a big man. It doesn't matter about any of that. It matters about rights. I don't care if you're a fucking 150 pounds soaking wet and you look like Pepe Le Pew and you smell like shit. Hey, you got as much rights as the next man just because he was a UFC world champion. But give that man his rights, and finally, it's been granted. He has been bailed out at $1 million bail. And $1 million bail. Murders don't even get that shit. It's crazy. I mean, they're definitely doing this guy very wrong. And I don't know what the agenda is here. You know, I don't know if it's to prove something, to prove that vigilante business just ain't the business. But whatever the case may be, this is definitely what they did. And I don't appreciate the fact that they did. And I'm going to speak for the brown people and all people when I say, man, this was a cold game that they played with the man. But eventually he triumphs. Now he will still be going through his trial. He still will be going through his court case, and we will see how it all works out. But at least that man gets to be home with his family righteously, like he should have been for the last few months. And he gets to go home for the holidays. And I think that's the greatest thing. I prayed for it. You know, that's the greatest thing that could happen. Hashtag Free Cain has now become hashtag Believe in Cain. And let's keep pushing that movement. You already know what it is. Anyways, I'm just a happy man-sized kid. Shit, I'm happier that about the got bail than when I never got bail. Shit, I couldn't afford it. They'd have said $1 million, I'd have been like, you know what I mean? Bang, bang. You know, it never would have happened. Anyways, I hope that you guys move smooth with a purpose. This was just a quick one. I hope you get everything that you want coming to you. And we're going to do what we does. Because if you like, please hit that like and subscribe. Hashtag Believe in Cain. If not, thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in. And that's bringing you the 101 hood news and the greatest that I can. The gun. Bang, bang.